Hello everyone. The lion's fearsome gaze shows concentration and readiness to attack. Silence falls over the savannah as the antelope moves cautiously, every step alert to the dangers around them. Beneath the calm of the day, is this a battle for survival between man and nature? But why do African farmers risk their lives to hunt these wild creatures? Welcome back to the wild world of Africa. A wave of terror swept through African cities in 2017 as lions, once the kings of the wild, began attacking urban areas.
I know.
These powerful predators, hungry and desperate, stalked the streets and attacked livestock with deadly ferocity. But their hunger did not stop there, and humans were also targets if not controlled. In a series of brutal incidents, lions targeted residential areas in Kenya, Tanzania, and South Africa, sending shockwaves through local communities. The roars of the wild, once confined to the savannah, echoed through the heart of the city. With 15 attacks in just 1 year, cities were thrown into a state of panic. In response to such attacks, African authorities, drawing on the revered hunting traditions of the Masai, have adopted techniques refined over centuries. The Masai people of East Africa have a deep and complex bond with the king of beasts, the lion. Their tradition of hunting lions is not just about survival, but also an important ritual that has been around for centuries. Young men will face the ferocious predator armed only with spears and courage. Despite the danger posed by lions, the Masai revere the animal. Successfully knocking down a lion marks their transition into adulthood, celebrated by wearing a lion's mane as a symbol of honor. For Westerners, however, challenging a lion unarmed is a fantasy. However, this man, a guide at a Botswana national park, took a bold approach to the lion. He crouched low to the ground and used a toilet roll to defend himself if attacked. He knew that this trick did not always work, but he was drawn into the adventure and the feeling of confronting the lion. This time, the man was lucky to escape the confrontation, but what about next time? Lion hunting is still a common practice today and the stakes are high. South Africa's Limpopo province and Tanzania's Silas Game Reserve are places where permits are required to hunt lions. Any hunting outside these approved areas is illegal and subject to severe penalties. Teams of at least 3 hunters are required because the lion is no ordinary predator. It is the king of beasts. Its powerful fangs can strike a target in less than 10 seconds if caught off guard. Do you hear that? That chilling roar echoes from the bushes, the hunters standing at a distance of 50 yards. It is the sound of a ruler's warning. Lions don't just hunt, they rule the game. Are you ready to look the king of the wild in the eye? One mistake and the hunter will become the prey. The harsh climate, with temperatures soaring above 95 degrees, makes every rustle in the bush a thrilling moment. It requires hunters with years of skill and an understanding of lion habits. Lion hunting here has the highest stakes of $70,000. Hunters with more than 10 years of experience study the lion's every move, their territorial roars, and their stalking instincts. Beyond the thrill, it funds conservation efforts, maintaining the delicate balance between humans and the wild. The hunt was a success due to teamwork and expertise. Led by the guide, a seasoned veteran of more than 250 encounters with lions, the hunter's weapon of choice was a blazer rifle loaded with .500 Nitro Express rounds and equipped with a solar-powered red dot sighting system, the perfect device to stop a charging lion. This weapon was certified in 2004. It is designed to stop lions at a distance of up to 250 yards. The terrain was not easy soft sand underfoot. The scorching sun above and dense underbrush gave the lions every advantage. After more than 4 hours of exhausting tracking, the tension was at its peak as they closed in. One wrong move could have serious consequences. Lions are powerful predators, weighing over 300 pounds and can strike their prey in seconds. When the final shots were fired, the dangerous confrontation between man and nature was over. Winning the main lion hunt, as in Masai tradition, symbolizes courage and maturity. Make sure your equipment is in good condition when hunting lions, and pay attention to your communications equipment, as failure can threaten your safety. Wear camouflage to avoid detection, as lions have good eyesight and can detect movement from a distance. A non-reflective jacket is essential to prevent light from giving away your location. In the same savanna, a different story unfolds. While lions stalk their territories, antelopes live a tense life of constant vigilance. A rare and strange antelope called the watchwe roams the wild. It is a hybrid of the red lechwe and the waterbuck. Larger and bolder than the others, it is not alone but accompanied by a true waterbuck. But is this the right environment for them to thrive? In Botswana, the antelope population has skyrocketed, with their breeding rates increasing to 2 to 3 times a year. However, as temperatures in these areas rise by about 1.8 to 3.6 depth per decade, vegetation is rapidly depleting, with some areas losing as much as 30% of their vegetation in the past 20 years. This imbalance is threatening their survival, making the future of these animals uncertain. Faced with the problem of antelope populations increasing, African governments have introduced hunting measures to overcome and stabilize the population in the wild. In addition, in Botswana, hunting these creatures is not only about species balance but also deeply tied to culture and heritage. But why do hunters seek antelopes?
He's down. Yes!
with their majestic horns, which are highly regarded by African communities as symbols of strength and good fortune. These animals have been part of Africa's heritage for centuries, according to research by the African Wildlife Foundation since the 1950s. Antelopes are found in the vast grasslands and are wary of predators. They are attracted to water sources where they can hydrate but are more vulnerable when they gather in large groups. For a hunter, this is a crucial time to act. More adventurous experiences requiring a good level of fitness will offer the opportunity to track antelopes through rocky terrain and dense bush. Conquering an antelope with horns up to 30 inches long is a sign of victory. Hunting areas change every year, so hunters need to check the antelope hunting websites for accurate information. In South Africa, hunters are strictly prohibited from hunting antelope in protected areas such as national parks and game reserves. Violating these restrictions can result in fines and revocation of hunting licenses. A successful hunt is not based on luck alone, but on a combination of skill and preparation. Hunters must be trained for at least 3 to 6 months to master accurate aiming skills. Binoculars are an indispensable tool, helping to observe from a distance, identify targets, and assess the situation. Modern binoculars help magnify images, minimizing errors. What about you? In your opinion, what is the most important factor in each hunt? Leave a comment below the article. Along with lions and antelopes, baboons are also a threat to African people. As omnivores, baboons eat fruit and even hunt small mammals when necessary. Their impressive fangs serve both a defensive and grooming purpose. Baboons are semi-nomadic. moving across the African landscape in search of food and water, which often brings them into contact with humans. Their world is built on strength and respect, where the strongest lead and the weakest follow. They speak with deep growls, their faces and movements telling the story of their day. One of the methods used to deal with baboons is the tent method, which was first invented in Africa around the 1920s. Hunters set up tents in neutral colors like sand or green, blending into the natural environment to avoid detection by baboons, highly intelligent and cautious animals. The best hunting locations are remote areas far from residential zones where baboons frequently roam, such as dense forests or savannas. Bait often fruit is essential to attract them, however. Baboons are naturally wary, and even with bait, they remain on high alert. Despite this method has a success rate of up to 75% thanks to careful preparation and the use of strategic positioning. On this hunting trip, the hunting group traveled to a 1.2 million acre wilderness area in South Africa with rugged terrain and baboon presence. Armed with PCP air guns and rifles, they hunted many baboons, including shots from distances of up to 750 yards. The weapons were thoroughly tested and tuned for accuracy at the host's farm, including a 260 rifle with 95 grain V-Max ammunition that allowed for accurate shooting even in strong wind conditions. The trip provides a great hunting experience for the hunter. Baboons thrive in harsh, rugged terrain where few others venture. These elusive creatures dominate cliffs and deep ravines, often living at altitudes of over 1,000 yards. Hunters must fight gravity by crouching low to make short-range, accurate shots at perched baboons. Each step up the treacherous slopes is a battle, the tension building with every breath as the hunter silently closes the distance, knowing that any misstep could mean defeat. Hunters must also respect the natural environment by cleaning up the hunting camp area to prevent pollution, because human food waste can promote baboon growth. Which hunting battle are you attracted to? Please comment below. When you watch the whole video, which hunting method are you most looking forward to? Please share so that we can make the best improvements to produce a quality video for you. Thank you for your support over the past time for Mousefarm.
These approaches have been great at stopping the spread of some invasive species. Got any ideas for even better solutions? Drop your thoughts in the comments so we can all dive into it together. Thanks for sticking around and watching the whole video. If you liked it, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And hey, be sure to tell your friends about us too so they can check it out. Bye and see you in the next video.